So, may I use this opportunity, Madam Deputy Speaker, to place on record my and His Majesty's official opposition's unwavering support for our special forces as they exist today, as they continue to play a vital role for our country. And whilst we will always respect the requirement for operational secrecy, I am sure honourable members from both sides of this House sleep soundly, knowing that we have such highly trained and brave sets of soldiers protecting the nation. Representing a constituency as I do, which is home not just to many veterans but also many serving personnel, some of whom I know take part in the most daring and dangerous missions, means being able to speak in this debate this afternoon is a real honour. However, Madam Deputy Speaker, before I conclude, I want to use this opportunity to highlight just one issue which the government might like to give some attention to around these Second World War veterans. As we approach the 80th anniversaries of VE and VJ Day, it is vital that we keep in mind the less than 70,000 veterans of World War II, those who survived, unlike some of the colleagues of Paddy Mayne, who are still alive. These men and women, as we know, are highly likely to be fast approaching or indeed have reached the incredible age of 100. And that brings me back to my constituent Ivor Foster. Just a few weeks ago, I visited Ivor at his care home as he remains exercised about the cost of his social care. Having lived to the ripe old age of 99 years and 8 months, he is spending £5,000 a month to live in a local care home. There are a range of reasons for this, but I do believe that ahead of the 8th of May, Ivor's case highlights the fact that we are fortunate enough to be living in the midst of men and women who not just lived through the war, but took part in active combat in the case of Ivor, and fortunately survived and then contributed to society afterwards. Therefore, I would gently ask the Minister, in a slightly cheeky way, Madam Deputy Speaker, what consideration has been given to how we acknowledge and show our gratitude to those less than 70,000 individuals who are still alive as we mark the anniversary of the liberation that they and Paddy Mayne fought for. In conclusion, Madam Deputy Speaker, I am grateful to the Honourable Member for Strangford for the opportunity to contribute to this debate. Given both my constituency links to our commando forces as the home of Royal Marines 4-2 Commando and my previous career with the War Graves Commission, I am a passionate advocate for Veterans Affairs, so it has been an honour to stand at this dispatch box and debate such an important topic. Cases like this rightly cause a debate, and I am pleased that we have been able to have this conversation today, not least because it has given us another opportunity to express on record the commitment and gratitude that we share across this House for the brave men and women who serve and have served our country in the armed forces. We owe it to all serving personnel and veterans to ensure that gallantry medals and awards at all levels are presented where the evidence is irrefutable to ensure that their intrinsic value is maintained. It seems the story of Paddy Mayne may do just that, and I wait with interest to hear the Minister's response.